good morning to you. It is now the 9th of November. I got home about 4 o'clock this morning, 4:30, and well, actually about 4:35. Stopped and got breakfast at a gas station. Had to go sleep center last night, which was very, very difficult. Probes all over your head and face and chest and ankles, and they want you to sleep like you normally would. Well, it's kind of hard to do, but anyway, hopefully it all went well. I know I ain't gonna get any better, but it's done. And left the wife home last night, and she's got a doctor's appointment this morning. But I did notice she doesn't have the mega meat out here that I normally use, so we're using the dead meat. And I guess that's all I can use. So, but anyway, hope to see something this morning. Can't guarantee you anything. See something, hopefully. Comes up out of the woods, and so on. I only saw one deer last night driving. Saw one dead one this morning. Doesn't look like he was there too long, so they're still moving at night, it seems like. But the weather's going to get cooler this week, and this is the start of another segment. So this weekend's supposed to be cooler, and all the way to next Thursday. So hopefully the big boys will start moving. But until then, we're going to hunt. So we'll talk to you later. Yeah, I'm over here hunting my wife's stand again today. This seems to be where we've gotten the deer at, and so on and so forth. It's a very lucrative area for deer, and if they're going to show up, they're going to show up here for sure. Very rarely do I see them in my stand and not see them up here at one given time, so it's a good thing. I just hope it pans out this morning. I don't hunt here too often, only when she's going to the doctors or something, so I slide into her stand now and then. And lots of squirrels, lots and lots of squirrels. So okay, well, we're going to sit back and see what happens. Well, another morning, another bust. Never even got close. And not that they didn't try, but here's the thing, man. There's about 10 squirrels running around out here, and they're having a good time. And I'm tired. I guess I had too much of that sleep study last night, so I'm gonna go rest this morning and try to get a good start this afternoon. I gotta run to the post office here in about 40 minutes. So, but anyway, I'm gonna hang loose for another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna call it quits and head into the house and get a late breakfast. So, all right, so hang in there. We're gonna come back. Hey, good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. Oh, let the plane go over. Yeah, it's still the 9th in the afternoon. I'm hunting back in my stand now. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. It's 63, 64 degrees. Right now, I'm wearing a lighter jacket, but I got nothing. Just a small t-shirt underneath it. But you sit out here for a long period of time, even though it might be 65, it'll get cool on you. And as the sun drops here in about a half hour, 40 minutes, it'll get cooler. So, you know, I sit here and watch hunting shows. I love the hell out of watching The Crush. I watch Beyond the Hunt, and I hunt with Pat and Nicole, Driven. And I also watch Jewelry Outdoors a lot. And of course, one of my comical ones that I really enjoy is Michael on the Bone Collector. So those are my top favorite hunting shows. But lately I've been watching a lot of them on YouTube. Individuals like me and you. I'm using an iPhone. Some people were using cameras, and their Insta360s and other cameras today I watched. It was pretty interesting. I really enjoyed that one. So I would love to hunt. Go out there and visit Lee and Tiffany and hunt on their property one time to get me a big deer rack once in my life. I've emailed and written Jewelry Outdoors because I've watched every video they've ever made from back when Dream Season and all them were on. And I took it with me to Korea as well as Afghanistan and Iraq to watch the videos a lot. But they never respond back to you. They never say, hey, hey, we'd really like to meet you or something. I'd really like to meet them, but I'm just a small peasant, United States Army retired veteran, so seeing them will probably never happen. But I would love to get in my truck, load up my crossbow or rifle, whatever the season is, go up and hunt them big landowners because they got big deer all the time. And they pass a lot of them up. Down here, I hunt my own little acreage. We don't have the real big deer, but I am going to start making food plots. I got some good recommendations for getting some white and red clover out here and try to help the deer out and keep them healthy and not use artificial things like corn all the time. So anyway, I have other options here. I could go to public land. I know a couple people that go to public land here, out there, land between lakes. And the problem out there is if you're in the area, you're set up, you're ready to hunt, and here comes this nice buck out of the woods. All of a sudden, here comes the other Joe hunter. He wants to hunt in that area too, so he comes tromping in, scares the deer away. They got the option of hunting Fort Campbell, but they require too many things in their regulations and controls and all this stuff that's beyond it. But the only nice thing about Fort Campbell is it doesn't go against any of the state tax, Kentucky or Tennessee state tax. So you can go in there and get 2 more bucks, 3 doe, or whatever the limit is this year. But also you got the same thing. You're parked there. I've seen 4 or 5 trucks parked on one spot, knowing that you got 4 or 5 hunters in that area. One, you can't put up the tree stand, I understand, unless it's all orange. And you can't hunt from the ground, I understand. I could be wrong, but it's just another hassle to get in and get out and have to deal with John Q. Public. And then you have the option, like another friend of mine up the road here, he's got a friend that's got property. And even my grandson, when he's hunting in Georgia, he's got his little piece of the earth, and then he's got his buddy that's got 85 acres. They go hunt on together. And he's got their stand set up out there all year round, so he's good to go. So those are the options. But I really, really would like to go up and meet Tiffany and Lee and all them and hunt and see that beautiful house they got, of course. But we're just the peons out here. We don't matter to them. They like us to watch your shows and tell us things. I do like Jewelry Outdoors, but the deer cast and their promotion of their items just kind of tapered away. It used to be about hunting and other things. Now they got a little bit ahead. All the other shows, still, it's about hunting. You're not selling you a gizmo and all that stuff. So that's where it stands at. But the weather's nice today. Again, tomorrow's going to be 48, which is good, and the temperature's going to drop after that. So I'm looking forward to hopefully it doesn't rain tomorrow. It's supposed to. It's just cold in the morning, and hopefully get a deer. I like to put a couple more in the freezer before the end of the year. That's for sure. So let's get to, oh yeah, I did my review on my muck boots. They're coming out here shortly. I do enjoy them, and like I said, I watched Bone Collector and found out about them. So, and they're worth their weight in gold. So we'll talk to you later. He was there and he went down there and couldn't get a shot. I couldn't tell if it was a buck or a doe. At least I saw something. Let's see if he coaxes back in. I don't have my grunt call. That was short-lived. They just took off running. There was 3 of them. Big ones, too. I don't know where they went to. And I don't know what spooked them. I didn't say anything or do anything because they were way over there. Oh, well, a missed opportunity. Actually, looking back at it, I know what it was. It was a huge 2 does coming across the front of me over here. And then I saw the buck chasing it, and then they all ran. So I guess the rut is on. They're moving around pretty good. Too bad they weren't within range, but that was a big deer, too. The buck was even bigger. I don't know if it was a 9-point or 8-point, but body was huge. Oh well, we'll see what happens later. Rifle, I would have got it. I got a clearing out here straight down, and here, let me show you. There's a clearing straight down. They came out from here, about 70 yards is that tree, and they were just next to that tree. They came out and went into these bushes. And what I realized is I think the buck chased them out of there, because all I saw was white tails just barely on the other side of that bush over there. Yeah, I might not have got a shot off, but it was sure good to see something for a change sitting out here, that they are moving, and so on. Hopefully, maybe a couple more will come back in a little while as the sun drops and it gets a little cooler, but that was a big body. I mean, I could tell here, if I had the rifle, I would have taken a shot at the one, because it stayed there for a little bit. And then, like I said, when I got my crossbow and put it out there to try to video, they were already moved on. It happens. Oh, speaking about which, I want you to check out this video here. And I told you my wife, she saw the deer the day before election day, and the unicorn buck per se. And I forgot to put it in my last video. I do apologize, and I want to make sure you get it here and watch it, and then I'll come back in and talk. As you can see, she tried to grunt and do other noises to get it to stop, but that thing didn't want to have nothing to do with stopping. And I think she did really good and composed. She didn't want to take the shot because she was unsure if she would have hit at that distance. I told her I knew she would and be able to, but you know, she still has to build up a lot more confidence in distance shooting. So, but for the most part, she's doing great. That buck just wasn't going to give her the opportunity to, and she would have taken him out anyway. So we'll see if we get him at the end of the year. You know what? Could have been my lousy grunt call too that did that. Trust me. I've seen guys on TV do it, and it seemed to work, but apparently it didn't work for me. I didn't sound like a deer grunting. So that teaches me for leaving the grunting up there behind, but at least I know they're moving. So that means tomorrow I will have my stuff out here that I need to. I was unsure today, but if it's raining, once again, I have not hunted and had success in the rain. So we will see about that one tomorrow, but I think my lousy grunt calling did it, even though I wasn't very loud at it. You know, the wheezing. So who knows? We'll see. I think I'm going to go in because I'm here shooting on the side of my property over here, and it's not even rifle season for deer, and I don't know why anybody would be shooting that close to my house. So I'm just going to go check it out. I don't know what's going on out there. The squirrels are going crazy, that's for damn sure, but I don't see any deer moving anymore, so see you tomorrow. Well, good morning. It is now the 9th of November. Right around 47 degrees this morning, and it's the opening of muzzleloader season. I don't shoot muzzleloader. I'm still using my 10-point crossbow, as well as a what. We don't get to do anything until rifle season, and then we'll switch over. But right now it's muzzleloader season in archery, and no more turkey. So should be a good day today. I hope it's cooler, and I hear gunshots already this morning and out biting areas, so good chance our big buck is gone. I hope he survives enough to give us a shot, but that's the way the ball bounces. If you're not there, the deer and you have to be in the same place at the same time. So anyway, good morning and welcome to my channel, our channel. Well, nothing out here but a few squirrels running, and even they ran away. Wife said she didn't have anything over there either. She did have an owl come in, and the owl stayed around for a while, and that's why her squirrels went away too. Man, I've seen a lot of people in Tennessee here getting deer. A few of them here in Middle Tennessee, but nothing in our county area, I think. So it's almost breakfast time, so I'm gonna have to get up and go eat. And gotta go pick up my chainsaw and a couple things this morning. So we'll come back out this evening and hunt for sure, weather permitting. So far it hasn't started raining, doesn't look like it, but hey, Mother Nature does what it wants to do. So we'll talk to you in a bit. Well, it's 1:45, I'm back out in the stand for the evening hunt. Not looking promising. Rain's in here already, started an hour and a half ago. It was kind of funny, I was sitting in the house. Wife, she loves to hunt more. I mean, she's more dedicated, I guess. She got out there to the stand, been out there for probably less than an hour, and she just called me a little while ago. She goes, "You sure we can't shoot turkey?" I said, "No, turkey season ended yesterday." So anyway, I guess a bunch of turkey toms came into our area. Of course, it's a day after hunting, and according to the thing, 8th of November was the last day of turkey season. And I hate to find out that I was wrong, but pretty sure when I looked at the regs it was correct. So haven't had too much success on the ring, or even, you know, sometimes during the midday, but we're going to sit out here and see what we can see. It's more comfortable, so we'll talk to you in a bit. Well, the wife's got 3 deer up there, but 2 small ones, and she ain't going to shoot those, but she don't want to move. She thinks she shot the spike. We have an awkward spike on our property. She thinks she shot him. She's going to go down and check for blood and look around and then call me. She doesn't know if she hit it or not. So, but that's not abnormal, not the weather we got in the placement shot. So she tried something that showed her, and she says I shot exactly what you said. So we're going to find out what happened. It may be a false alarm. She might have missed. She thought she went between the legs. I guess because the deer was walking at her. I will find out more before I close this video out tonight, but I'm going to sit here until she calls me back. So hang in there. It's official. She got it, so let's go get it, okay? All right, the wife is waiting for the buck to come out, the handicap buck, to show its colors, and this is the very first time that she's ever shot a deer head on. Most of the time I try to get it the quarter turn and do what you normally do, but the deer didn't present itself, but she did the shot perfectly, and it dropped the deer. Here we go. I have to go help Mama get the deer. She said it's the same spot. We will see. She got a crossbow over here, so she knows where the deer is. She already found it, but she has to come get the equipment like me and make sure we got everything. Oh, look at that. Turn it. Oh, yeah. Look at the blood on that arrow. All right, so
whole lot here.
Got a whole lot of blood here to follow. Oh, look at that. Must be a lung shot. Look at this. Look right there.
Yep, see, all the way here.
Yeah, big pile. All right, let's get some. I see it. It's all blood, man, and you can. Here, look at this. We're just following the blood trail, but you can see the deer there. She knows where it's at. We didn't go that far. This time it's probably about 100 yards. Not even sure it's our spike. They always got to go somewhere awkward. Blood.
Oh my God, thank you.
This is our 1 spike unicorn deer on the left side. He's been this way for 2.5 years. Wife shot him right dead center as he was walking. Look at the blood.
Thank you.
That's pretty good. Hold on, I'll get a. All right, we got the deer turned in. It come out to be a 110-pound deer after we dressed it out. I could have swore that thing was 300 pounds trying to drag it out of the damn woods. What we wound up doing, she shot it. For the very first time we talked about targeting deer, she shot it right in the chest, right in the breadbasket, went right through the lungs. Perfect shot. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Couldn't be more proud of her. She dressed out the deer as I registered as normal, yes. And it was down in our ravine. It went 110 yards from her stand, so it ran probably 85 yards. And she found it right away before I even got to the top of the hill. But anyway, we went down and walked, and as you can see in the video. So, got it down to the processor. On our way up there, around the road up here, where we live, maybe 1.5 miles up the road, huge 6 to 8 point buck just ran out in front of us. And, I mean, literally, it's like, holy crap, where'd you come from? It's on the other side of the lake, so it's not going to make it over here anytime soon. And then after we got done dropping off the deer, there were 10 more deer, 1/4 mile on the left-hand side of the road. And my wife's like, look at that, all them deer. And they were all does and stuff and a buck in there. And then a little bit farther was another doe. And then, of course, we got down the road maybe another mile. There was 8 more deer on the right-hand side running down the road. So at the intersection we turned, and there was 8 more deer in the field. I mean, deer are everywhere. All the way home, I think we counted 25, 30 deer total. So anyway, I'm going to conclude the tape. I hope you enjoy it. This time we got a little bit more action. And I'm going to close here, and I'm going to let the... hope you enjoyed the video of her shooting the deer as well as we're tracking the deer. That was what I was going to say. I don't know what the hell. I'm tired. Got to go change clothes. We got blood everywhere. But she did a great job. I'm very proud of Super Mama again. She does it again. She's got 4 deer, 3 doe, 1 big buck for her. And that was our, what we call the handicap buck. I don't want to say unicorn because it ain't in the middle. But for 3 years now, he's only had a rack on that left side sticking up. So we got him off the property, and I think that's what's going to count. So we'll go hunting again tomorrow. Thank you.